you today? I'm just here today with my dog Kiki. She is 13. She's hanging out with me right now. And I just want to tell you a little bit about a service that I've been using called Reseller Assistant.com, and just like whether or not I've liked them. So it's sort of a review post. And I'm going to give you some promo codes down in the description box below. So if you're interested in trying them after you watch this video, you can get a little bit of a discount. So I started using them on Easter weekend, and they had liked a post of mine on Instagram, and I was like, oh, what's this? So I clicked on it, and then I saw the packages that they offer. They had like the little picture with what packages they offer, and I was like, that's really affordable. So I kind of wanted to, I don't really like sharing, and I definitely don't like staying up late at night to share it at the party. So I decided that I was going to give them a try, and they have a 1 week option, which I thought was a really low cost sort of trial period for me to see if I like it. And I think it was about $25, so low investment, not a big like risk for me. So it was really easy to sign up. I just picked the package, added it to my cart, checked out with PayPal. And then you get an email right away that says, hey, thanks so much for purchasing. Here is your VA's name. Here's the schedule that they're going to be following. Tentatively, I mean, things are going to shift depending on, what else they've got going that day for who else they have to share. But, it was a great tentative schedule. And so I've been using them for I think this is my 3rd month now, plus that extra week that I had started with. And they have been like super consistent since then, and I'll tell you what, even that first week, even with the rocky start, my sales skyrocketed. Like, I was trying to do somewhere around 3 shares of my closet a day, but some days I only got 1, some days I only got 2. It just wasn't, I was having trouble finding a balance between, do I list, do I share, like, what's more important? And then my husband didn't like that I was always on my phone, sharing, or using my laptop or using my iPad, and it was just taking too much of my day, and I really didn't enjoy it. So I went from about 1 sale every 2 days to about 3 sales a day. So I'm pretty consistently getting 3 sales a day at this point, even though it's the slow season. And part of it is just because I can list. I can spend so much of my time listing. I don't have to share at all. I don't share to any of the parties unless I happen to be on the app and I'm like, oh sure, I'll share a couple of things. But for the most part, I just let them do all the sharing. And the way you purchase your package, you can purchase, I think, 3,000 or 4,000 clicks. So a click is either a share, like a self-share, a community share, or a follow. So when I started out, I picked 500 follows and 500 community shares, and then 2,000 self-shares. And I didn't really find that the follows were working for my closet. I think organic followers are best for me. Just people that find me are going to be like a more consistent buyer. So I switched to just doing 500 community shares and then 2,500 self shares. I've kept it the same since then. I really like doing the community shares. I've had a lot of people that comment and they're like, thanks for sharing so many of my items from my closet. And I think that's really great. I've made a video before about how I like to keep solds in my closet with a higher dollar value so that I get fewer lowball offers. And you can't do that with this service. So they're not going to share any of your sold items. They're only going to share your active listings. So if your closet organization is really important to you, then this might not be like the right service for you. You might want to find like a personal VA through like Fiverr or something like that. But I list in whatever order I happen to list in, and I have seen an increase in lowball offers since I did that. But honestly, the sales numbers are just so up there that I'm not going back. So I really do recommend their service. I think it's such a great time saver. You know, Poshmark is such a social app. You can't just not share your closet. And they are far and away the most cost effective. So another thing that I was concerned with was whether or not the VAs were USA based, because it is against Poshmark's terms of service to have VAs that are internationally based. And so I messaged them to check, and they are all US based, so that's great. They had me change my password so they don't have like my personal password. So I've changed my password to Poshmark, and then obviously you can change it back as soon as your VA is done for the month if you only want to do a month or a week-long trial. Otherwise, you just keep the same password and your VA continues to use that to log into your account if you're continuing to use their service. So it's super easy. Yeah, and I couldn't be happier. So I highly recommend using ResellerAssistant.com. A full disclosure, I got an email recently that if I did a YouTube video about Reseller Assistant, I'd get a free month, which is fantastic. I was going to buy it anyway, and I was actually thinking about doing a video reviewing the service anyway, so the two kind of merged, and I'm super happy to be doing this video, and yeah, I can't recommend it enough. But if you have any questions, just drop me a comment down below. I'll do my best to answer. They're super nice over there. If you want to shoot them an email, it's info@resellerassistant.com, and I'm sure they'd be happy to get back to you. Yeah, so thanks so much for tuning in. I hope this wasn't too wordy, and highly recommended. So go ahead and check them out. ResellerAssistant.com. Thanks for watching. Bye. Say bye, Kiki. Goodbye. Man, you are stinky. You are so stinky. Bum, ba-da-dum, bum.